Now, let me just be real on this platform. Even without a coach and a player wearing Manchester United jersey, we are paying you 150, 100 million plus, like countless of money, wages. You should be scoring Grimsby's chips with ease.
Grimsby Town
with ease, even without a coach. Now, some of the Manchester United fans are saying that Amorim should change his tactics to 4-back system.
He did.
Yes.
In the game.
Fine. We scored 2 goals after. Banani. Let's be real. We saw these same Manchester United players playing under 4-back system. And at Ten. We shouldn't hype our players. Sorry to say, poison. Our players are not real. They are lazy. They don't even understand like how it takes to wear the Manchester United jersey. We shouldn't praise the players, Sonami. I support every Manchester United coach with my full heart, 100%, unless our board decide to sack you. Why? Because you can't trust Luke Shaw. You can't trust Maguire. A world-class coach like Mourinho came to Manchester United. Now, we didn't see it. We signed top-class players, so we signed Di Maria, Paul Pogba, world record, Zlatan, Cavani, Lukaku, as at that time, second top scorer in the EPL. We signed all those players, then they see it. We shouldn't hype the players that, oh no, we have squad to play the 4-back system. We saw 4-back system under Ten Hag. What happened? We saw top 4-back system under Mourinho. What happened? You can't tell me that Amorim is not a good coach. We saw Amorim under this Sporting team, scoring Man City, dominating them, scoring them with ease.
But the opposition was different. As in Portugal, the opposition was different.
I'm talking about Champions League football.
They even beat Man City.
Yes. Our players are not willing to learn. They are not willing to adapt. Chelsea won the Champions League with 3-back system. Now we should sack Amorim today. The media problem is still worrying Manchester United. We just played 2 matches without Kobe Menu. English media, Kobe Menu should be back in the team. Kobe Menu want to go. Who is Kobe Menu? Kobe Menu not a wine. I'm asking, who is Kobe Menu? Kobe Menu will solve our problems. We should stop that media English. We should think about how to fix the whole problem in Manchester United.
If Kobe Menu leaves, he won't start anywhere.
Right. But they are crying for Kobe Menu. Yesterday we saw Kobe Menu on the size then, boy. I'm saying that without a coach like Amorim, without no coaching, Manchester United should score Grimsby with chips.
You predicted 5-0 before the game. I'm
sorry for that. Yeah. After this show, I'll go and delete my tweet. But Nani, it's very sad though. Supporting Manchester United in this world, I'll go. My only sin is supporting Manchester United. Why? Because our players are lazy. We signed Amorim. We saw pre-season. What happened? We saw system, the same 3-back system. I was on this platform that now we are seeing the 3-back system. So in the league, what happened?
We even played better against Arsenal.
So now, what happened?
2 errors in the first half.
You can't trust the players. The problem is the players are spiritual. We can go in for new coach and you still face the same problem. Me. I will support every Manchester United coach. I won't back our players now. Trust me. I know.
You think it's spiritual?
Oh yes, spiritual. A world-class Mourinho into me. Van Gaal into me. Now, if I should ask you, Manchester United, what's our problem? You repeat what I'm saying. Trust me. Unless you want to be like, oh, I'll go just told you that you want to repeat, so you just divert. You will repeat the same thing. You will just repeat, go and come. You won't tell me the actual solution. Let's just sack Amorim. I know that you trust Amorim, right? He's a good coach.
Of course, I do.
So what's the problem?
There are people who are calling, sack the manager early. Don't wait for November for the season to be lost. Whoever comes in now will still not have a preseason. And that is why I'm of the fact that give the manager time. Look, it took Liverpool a long time to learn that chopping and changing managers won't solve a problem. If you have been doing that, how many managers have Man United have they had since Fergie left in 2013? But the thing is that if you are doing the same thing and not getting any results, why do you continue sacking coaches?
Now, some of the Manchester United fans are saying that, we should just go in for a coach. We are now looking for results. No. Results saying. Then we are thinking about short-term solution. No. Next season, back to zero.
Yeah.
We are thinking about future. Like, we really want to dominate. Currently, we are not the big boys anymore. Manchester United fans should accept that. We can't compete with the big boys. Barcelona, I'm even going for mention Barcelona name. Let me just go with England. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City. We can't even compete with them. We should just accept the fact that if you are going to watch Manchester United match, you are going to watch because you're a football fan. You're a football lover. But don't go and watch Manchester United match thinking that we are going to score more than 4 goals and 5 goals, knowing that you have players who needs time, who are not willing to learn, lazy players. You can't tell me that Ugarte, you can't tell me that Onana, what happened yesterday? Amorim should come and tell Onana that as a goalkeeper, if you are going for the air balls, make sure that you be aggressive enough. Amorim never goalkeeper, professional goalkeeper Onana.
50 million.
50 million pounds Onana. Chimframa. You see, some things are there. You don't need to blame the coaches.
And it puts
today, I listened to Coach Nimley. He was saying the same thing. Onana's heaven. It's good that the name heaven is some place we all want to go one day. Uncle Ben. I mean this now. Let me just end here.
Hold on, Prosper. So surprise package of the tournament. Who's going to top the group? That doesn't necessarily mean you are going to win the Champions League. And then which shock upsets are we going to have? Which top team will fail to progress from the group stages? So I'm going to start off with Prosper. Let's analyze the group phases into detail. Which club do you think has the toughest opponents, first of all?
You see the way I've been quiet throughout as I'm listening. Sergio, you know what to do? Give it to me. But anyway, I mean, this is what I was talking about with our able producer. As our presenter here was bringing all the details, I just kept listening patiently and looking into the detail. Look, I think that the interesting thing that everybody's going to be looking out for is a run of matches that Man United will be playing in the Champions League. I'm going to run through it.
What kind of shade is this?
No, because I just had a little nap this afternoon. Look, the games are trending everywhere.
I think I've seen
you see the Man United fixtures, and first of all, they play Kotoko first. Oh, why you turn my mic off?
Yeah, Kotoko match.
He's the owner of the show.
I have put off his mic.
Why are you taking my mic off? I
have put off his mic. So, because look, you cannot deviate from a question. I've just mentioned the host of teams, and you are speaking about Manchester United. Manchester United is on our bucket list.
Kotoko, Grimsby, Al Nassr, Enugu Stars, TP Mazembe, Kaizer Chiefs.
What the last game? Man, you first knew it. You said your last game in the Champions League. Then you never chose weekend. Now let's get back to you.
But Prosper,
yeah.
Do you know that we can sue you for the?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'll be there for it. I'll enjoy
your comments against Manchester United.
We have a lawyer from Grimsby to defend us. So
yeah, highly be the second game.
Look. Your comments are constitutionally offensive according to the FIFA laws. Yes.
This was how it was for
you. You have to apologize.
This was how it was for you in 2008 when you were cooking the likes of Arsenal. This was how it was for you. That was sweet.
Charlie.
But we weren't cooking anybody. We just went there and did our business.
Masters.
We did our business.
Masters. Yeah, we were just
PH. Big shout out to DJ Amorim.
Manchester United were ruling Europe with ease.
Big shout out to DJ Amorim.
You see?
The great Manchester United.
Hey, this guy.
I don't know why Sergio Manucho is facilitating.
No,
this Manchester United troll, because he's a Spurs fan. He's a Spurs fan.
He's in a Champions League because he beat you.
Yes,
He will get out at the group phase. He will get out.
No, but if you have scored, you would have been there.
Don't do anything.
Oh, Spurs will do well.
All of you, am I saying? They are there.
You won't win.
No problem. But you
Let me get
score Kotoko before.
let me.
See, so the thing is that I was going to give Prosper 7 minutes. He has used 3 minutes to.
Don't worry, I'll use the next 4.
So 4 minutes,
with
Prosper.
perfection. So yeah, I think that it's going to be a really, really interesting competition. I think that this could live up to be one of the best we've seen in a long time. The Champions League. Chelsea fans were screaming on top of their lungs, "Say me Barca high line where." If I get this Barca high line, I'm going to deal with it, right? And it's been afforded them. Barca take on PSG again, that dramatic 2024 quarterfinal tie between Xavi and Enrique. This time it's going to be Flick Enrique. And Enrique, being a former Barca coach, saying a lot of things about Xavi's Barca. He said they play like Eibar. And then there's all long balls and everything. And Lamine Yamal wants his revenge against PSG, all of the talk. I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold himself is going to come up against Liverpool. He's going back to Liverpool. Inter have a lot of top fixtures. De Bruyne comes back to Man City, you understand? And look at Barca at St. James's Park. That's what I'm thinking about. Barca's never faced Newcastle, in a very long time. So it's going to be a really, really interesting set of matches. The team I think will do well in the group phase might top the table in the group phase. I'm going to go Liverpool again. I'm going to go Liverpool team to top the group phase. I'm going to go Liverpool again. I think that the Madrid game, they will beat Madrid again. And I'm saying Anfield, at Anfield, they will beat Madrid again. And I think that Liverpool in the Champions League last season, it was just at a time where, I mean, that squad was tired and they didn't have the squad depth. And they came up against a PSG side who had just found themselves and were the best team in Europe at the time. And even that, he had to go down to penalties. I don't think the work is done. I'm not going to tell them to go all the way to win it yet. But I think Liverpool will be one of the teams to take a look at. I was convinced of this when I watched the opener, when I watched the Premier League opener between Liverpool and Bournemouth over here. And we did the game live.
The character,
And it wasn't even the character, it was the pattern of play. You could see Slot is trying to do something with this Liverpool team, that they don't have to overly rely on Salah anymore. Last season, when they play PSG, if you take out Nuno Mendes, the Liverpool game is gone. But now, if you watch how they play with Ekitike and how they play with Verts and how they play with McAllister in the tight spaces, they're trying to make sure they're trying to make sure that there are quick combinations here and there. If you close them down, they'll take in a long shot or they'll go to Salah. If you close Salah down, they'll play a quick 1-2, and they have the players to do that, operate in the tight spaces. It's something you not see from Liverpool in a very long time. Like you see Liverpool trying to operate like you have a Xavi, Iniesta, Messi in tight spaces, 1-2 quick passing and they score. And if you watch that Bournemouth goal, the Gakpo goal, the second Liverpool goal, the way they work the ball to score, I think that Liverpool cooking something in the Champions League this season is something they're going to want, especially Salah. So I'm going to tip Liverpool to go win it. Then I'm going to the upset team that a lot of people are not looking forward to. I'm going to go Tottenham Hotspur. I think they reached the round of 16 or they reached the quarterfinal of the competition. Thomas Frank, and I'm saying it here because it's not just because they beat City, but I saw what they did against the European champions. I saw what they did against Paris, and they lost the game on penalties, but they showed a lot of character, and they're off the ball work. What Spurs do off the ball? That midfield trio of Rodrigo Bentancur, Paulinho, and there's one more, Kudus. No, I think Kudus is more or less on the right, but I think they've got a really disciplined side, and the work they do. It's in the Champions League. It's not really about how beautiful you play or how many goals you just score, but it's also the most important thing is the work you do without the ball.
Shout out to Chelsea.
I'll come to that. The most important thing you do is what the most important thing there is what you do without the ball. There are times in the Champions League where Real Madrid will play against Leipzig in the round of 16, will play against the likes of Man City, and they're not the best team of the day. But they win.
They'll win.
And how do they win? What they do without the ball? All 11 men behind the ball. They defend. They don't allow you to have all of those spaces to express. And that's one of your problems, Man City. So I think that you might be one of the teams that might not do well in the Champions League. That was my assessment for the first part. And the game between Barca and Chelsea, it's a game everybody wants to see. But I'm just going to say to Chelsea fans that they wanted this. Now it's been given to them. We'll play at Stamford Bridge. Make sure you win. If you don't win,
you don't tip your team to win the Champions League this season.
I think Barcelona is in the mix as one of the teams to win the Champions League.
I think we're just talking about the group stages. So
This is just a group stage.
But he just asking that question. And let me just answer that in 30 seconds. Look. Last season, they showed the entirety of Europe and everybody around the world that they were near And last season, when I used to tell people, Barca fans, that even if you met PSG in the final, they'll beat you. And a lot of them came for me. You see, a lot of them came for me. My own friends are like, it's just a one-off game. As if local friends will win. And I'm like, look, if you played against Inter last season and in 2 games you conceded 7 goals, that Inter team that conceded 5 against PSG in the final, you conceded 7 against them across 2 legs. Your backline was a problem. It's still a problem. If you fix that, the number of goals the Barca will score in the Champions League, you will see it from Yamal, Rafinha, Pedro will play more. But with this Araujo Kubasi partnership, with the departure of Inigo Martinez, João Pedro in behind, Copa will be there. That's all I have to say.
All right,
so to win against you guys.
I'll go a straight draw.
Okay, before I move on to you, which shock upsets do you think we'll see? Which big club will not make it to the the round of 16?
Might be Atletico Madrid. Might be Atletico Madrid.
You think they'll make it?
I think. Maybe.
Are you judging them by their home form?
No, I'm not. I'm one of the people. When I did my my assessment
Dortmund for me.
You don't think
Dortmund is always in the knockouts. They'll be there. I think Atleti have a few tough games to play here and then. I think that in the league they'll bounce back. They'll be fine. I even tip them to go all the way to winning, but I don't think they'll do well in the Champions League this season.
Now, when we go into the Dortmund matches, they are playing against Inter, Man City, Villarreal, Juventus, Tottenham.
Yeah,
Athletic Bilbao.
Oh, I'm talking about the big teams.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah, Bilbao.
Yeah.
Currently, Dortmund. I still want to see more from them, and even the.
Charlie, before you continue, I just saw Rodrigo post on Twitter. Paula 16. This guy, if I catch him, man. Go on.
Tchouaméni, same. He just posted an emoji. Charlie, you see, the way they psych them, man, masters.
The way who psych who. The way who psych. You see the way they psych them. The way who psych who.
Masters of the Champions League.
The way who psych who. That's the question.
Without Madrid, no Champions League.
They should go and see Tchouaméni play the Champions League.
Tchouaméni.
He has done what?
Currently, Madrid is not playing.
What is the highlight of Tchouaméni's Champions League career? What is it? Can you mention?
But he has trophies.
No, he has a trophy.
Yeah.
He has 1 Champions League title.
Pedri has none.
No, I'm asking you that. What is the highlight of Tchouaméni's even in that final, he didn't play. He came on the last 5 minutes. He was injured. It was after the 2020.
But he was a key player. He was playing as a center back.
Player in their Champions League in 2024. He was not in 2022.
And you can go and ask. He was one of the key players.
In 2024, when Madrid won the Champions League, remember, Tchouaméni came to play his part in the knockout round, but he was even being benched. Are you forgetting?
No,
it's Camavinga.
Tchouaméni was playing as a centre back without Militao. Check.
He was playing some games as centre back without Militao, but he wasn't even throughout the entirety of the season. Even in the final, you see him with his leg on the Champions League trophy, and even Madrid fans were coming for him that he didn't have a great season.
Tchouaméni 2024.
2024 Tchouaméni.
Yeah, I think 2024.
It's the season after
Even in the final, he didn't.
That was last season.
Even in the final,
he was not fully fit. The final, Tchouaméni was not fully fit.
Yeah, but that's what we are talking about.
Yeah, I'm
talking about the whole campaign.
So you think Tchouaméni was one of the instrumental?
Yes, you can ask Real Madrid. I'm talking about 2024.
but Prosper, if you slot in at centre back in key matches, and you are able to hold your own,
bro,
it's a massive contribution.
Listen to me, it was Nacho Rudiger.
Yeah.
Nacho Rudiger played that.
Yeah.
It was Nacho Rudiger.
Yeah, but
Nacho was the one coming in.
That was earlier in the Champions League.
That was the knockout.
I think that was the round of 16.
Nacho played. I think the last 16, the quarters and the semis. Carvajal scored in the final from a Toni Kroos corner,
yes.
and then Bellingham assisted.
I remember that.
The knockout, Tchouaméni was injured. He wasn't instrumental like that for them. That's why I was asking you that. What is it?
But he still has a Champions League trophy.
Fair enough, and that's why I'm saying that. If you want to say that, if Rodrigo opens his mouth and says Apollo 16,
2024-2025 season,
2023-24.
23-24 is last season.
24-25 was when he slotted in.
Before PSG won. So the season
PSG won. Last season.
It was Nacho. Nacho was the one playing.
Yeah, it was
Tchouaméni played 8 matches in the
No, it's not like he didn't play.
He was
the one who was
bench.
slotting in for the defense was
Nacho Rudiger.
That was his last season. Nacho and Rudiger.
Mendy Carvajal.
And they held Haaland hostage. Nacho was able to hold Haaland.
Madrid fans.
Madrid fans.
Yeah, Tchouaméni was.
Tchouaméni doesn't have a great. If you talk about Camavinga, it's a 2-time Champions League winner. If you talk about Rodrigo, these are guys who they might not have been starting for the time. But anytime you remember what Camavinga does in the Champions League. You remember what Rodrigo does. So if somebody used to be chatting about Champions League at Real Madrid, it's not Tchouaméni. That's the point. But yeah, we can get back to that. I don't want to argue about you already. It really is my
Yeah, but anyway, so you said which team would be the upset for you? Atleti.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all for me.
Let me come to Agogo. Agogo, the questions are a lot. I mean,
okay.
the ones you have to look at are a lot. Okay. So basically, you need to tell me who you think has the toughest opponents.
Okay.
Number one. And then I want to know which team has the easiest opponents.
First of all, Madrid has the toughest opponent because now they are playing against City on four in a row. It's very boring now. Yeah, I wanted to see a new match, a new competition. So Madrid playing against Man City, playing against Liverpool, playing against Juventus, playing against Benfica, Marseille. Yeah. So I think the first 5 matches they are playing against one of the biggest teams in the world. So
the first 3 matches.
Oh, we're at there.
How many points do you reckon they'll get?
Out of the 15, they can get 9 because apart from Man City and Liverpool, Madrid will score Juve. Madrid will score Benfica. Madrid will score Marseille. Like as Benfica, Marseille, you people now last week they talk say the pedigree of Madrid. You are putting Benfica.
Allow Agogo
as one of the best teams.
You see Agogo is looking at you.
One of the best teams in the Champions League.
Let me put your first place, Mike.
Now, the Barca fans, they don't want to hear any good news about Madrid. Charlie, this rivalry very bad. So now, let me go into the game Madrid because every season they play against Man City. And last season they played against Liverpool. Liverpool scored them 2-0. So they are still going to Anfield. We want to see a new results, but still squad depth. Liverpool still have the squad to beat Madrid at Anfield. So Madrid need to work hard. I still want to see more from Alonso with the style of play, how he operates, who is going to start as a centre back. We have Hudson, we have Militao who is playing well. We have Rudiger, who is still knocking. To me, Rudiger, I don't expect him to start more matches this season. But let's see what Alonso will bring. And Tchouaméni too, he has started well. So to me, Madrid has the toughest group. But I think Barca, apart from Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea, they are playing against Frankfurt, Club Brugge, Olympiacos,
Atakpa.
Slavia, Praha, Copenhagen, and Newcastle. Newcastle.
Let Agogo land. Your mic is off, Prosper. When you were speaking, Agogo didn't interrupt. Agogo,
please. I'm talking about the big teams and Barca, apart from Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. Even the Chelsea game, I don't really see that much to be a big match because recently Barca have the upper hand as compared to Chelsea. So Barca have the Fala matches in the group. I'm talking about the big side. Yeah. So now my top 5 in the group. I'm still tipping Liverpool to top the group. Paris Saint-Germain favorite. I posted something on Twitter that they are going to rule football for the next 10 years. But I was just saying it, but still, they are the team to beat. So Paris Saint-Germain, Man City there. I want to advise Pep to just
you should throw in the towel.
Yeah.
Making no worries.
Yeah. They don't. I trust Pep, but I don't trust the Pep. Yeah, Nico rep. We are seeing him. Yeah, the Checky. Then I'm 10. Let me finish. Yeah, so
you can't do Greensby agenda. You think so? I'll go talk.
So now, Man City. I don't think they're back. Bayern. With Company, I really want to see more from Company. Yesterday, I saw a stat. Harry Kane played 99 matches. Just now, he has 90 goals in this Bayern team. So I really want to see more. I'm seeing that Jackson is on the verge joining Bayern as a squad player. That's a nice one. So I really want to see more from Bayern. And Barcelona making my top 5. Barcelona will make my top 5. But not favorite to win the league because they don't have experience in the squad to win the Champions League.
But I mean, I like the analysis you both have given. Derek will speak soon. But let me just ask you guys. I mean, if you can wrap your head around this one. Last season was the first time we saw the Champions League in that format, where everybody played everybody. Did you see how PSG struggled to qualify, despite the fact that they won the competition? They weren't. They weren't spectacular in the group phases. Okay, we saw a team like Aston Villa do wonderful things
in the group stage.
In the group stages. So always, I mean, when you look at the fixtures on paper and you think that this team is seeded in pot 1, pot 2, so automatically they are strong, I think you are projecting wrongly, because no matter what happens, there will be an upset. There'll be a team that will give us a run that we are not expecting. So, I mean, Derek, coming into it, I mean, be very, very circumspect in the way you position who your favorite teams are and the ones that have it easy. And just before you speak, let me just say that Noah Lyles has won the 100-meter final.
200.
Is it 200?
Yeah,
no.
200. It was 200.
Are you sure?
200 meter.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's the 200.
Second,
yeah, sorry, it's 200 meters against Let's See Later Bogo from Botswana.
Yeah.
That matchup was anticipated throughout the week once Noah Lyles and the wild card coming into the home straight. He was
photo finish
second, very, very close together with
1974, 1976.
So that is 200th of a second.
Hi.
Tobago had it, but I think he eased off.
Yeah, he eased off on the line. He thought he had it. Yeah.
The lean at the tip.
Yeah.
So it was stride for stride. Noah Lyles always has that finishing power.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah. But then it's the upper part of the chest that counts across the finish line. So Noah Lyles does this safely.
So now I want to ask you a question about it. So currently he's the best 200 meters in the world.
Yeah.
Who? Noah Lyles?
Yeah.
No. So what happens is that this is a Diamond League. There are a few Diamond League races across the circuits. There are different races, but it's all in preparation for the World Championships.
Okay.
The World Championships is happening in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, mid-September. So it's like a build-up for it. They've had different Diamond League meetings on tour and different races. So you have several other 200-meter races where Let's See Later Bogo has won. You have other ones where Kenny Bednarek has won. Noah Lyles has not run a lot of races because he's been injured in the early part of the season. So he's run very few races, I think less than 4, 5 races. Doesn't have a lot of race fitness coming into this. But then we know he's the Olympic champion. So, I mean, the fastest man in the world in the 100. He got bronze in the 200 in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's a hype around him. So this we see this race, and in 3 weeks' time we will see the proper final at the World Championships in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. Hopefully, Sporty FM will have a representative there, and then we'll bring you the very best. We are the voice of sport.
Oh yeah, the voice. I'll be looking forward to it. The World Championships is something we boys really defend.
Yeah.
Boys always like.
Okay. Let me just you know, I speak Japanese, right?
I didn't know that.
You know about that?
You would die in Japanese. Sing them. Give them your song.
Japanese from my basic school for 10 good years. Japanese, I go fit sing them anthem.
Sing give them.
Japanese anthem, right?
Sing give them.
Kimi ga hayona chiyoni ya chiyoni sanzare ishino ina oto narite kokeino musunade.
Charlie, we're matching some. But this one, how can we verify?
You can play the anthem.
So he sang it on some other platform, and then they checked. I mean,
the basis of I'm going to school.
Okay, but singing the anthem is one thing. Speaking the language is a completely different
I can
thing.
be like Ghana is very hot. Okay. Watashi wa Ghana jono gakusei desu.
You don't lie.
I swear to God, I check it.
And show me and some things. They take you the passport.
Okay, so is it that you know a few? Okay, I'll go. Hold on. Is it that you know a few pickup lines, or you can really?
I can speak the language.
Say I love.
So how can you say that Manchester United will win the league?
I'm calm. So let's go. Start. Oh nah. Easy.
Make it start.
Okay,
No, make
okay.
it start. This is
Okay, let's go. You've seen for 10 years. So, Imiga Yona Japanese.
I mean,
Hold on. I'll go international school.
Yeah, I'll go DV school small. Mary stop the see you can check. Now they pay dollars.
Chiminya. Oh, very good.
Then you don't be hustler.
Oh yeah. I'll go Japanese.
You don't be hustler.
Food that I be.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Hold on.
oh, but I know this because he has sung it before. I doubted him, but I went to check
But
it.
have you lived in Japan before?
Yeah, just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah.
Just for 2 weeks.
Exchange program. Yeah, exchange program. Exchange program just for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully, if we are going to Tokyo, maybe we'll call you for some free tips, and then we'll see what will happen at the World Championships.
Sure.
But Charlie, guys, that was the man Cyrus Agogo giving us a bit of Japanese. Charlie, the man you get international flavor.
Oh yeah.
So let's come back to our topic. We're talking about the Champions League. I was just about asking Derek. We spoke about the Diamond League. Like I said, if you are just tuning in, it's European night. It's a football night. We are not speaking Japanese. We are not doing athletics. We just gave an update that Noah Laos has just beaten Letsile Teboho by a very close margin. It was so close, 1974 to 1976. Still about half a second of the world record held by none other than the greatest sprinter of all time, Usain Bolt, 19.19, Olympic record of 19.30. The season's best is in around 19.6, 19.5. Hopefully we'll have a great time at the World Championships. This rivalry is here to stay, both in the 100 and 200 meters. So we come back to football. We circle back to our topics. We are talking about the UEFA Champions League. Which teams, the draw is set, the clubs, the fixtures are set. Which club has the toughest opponents? Which club has the easiest opponents? Are there going to be any surprise packages? And it's now the turn of Derek to tell us his thoughts.
Yeah. So I was expecting to see. Let me not go there. Don't worry. I mean, if I go there, I might be muted, so I don't want to follow the footsteps of my big.
Don't be like
brother,
Prosper.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like Prosper.
I like violence, so I'll not hide it.
So I mean, I'm seeing the team with Grimsby. Sorry, Paris Saint-Germain.
You have 30 seconds.
All right, so I've looked at the pot one, right? I've looked at it, and I've been considering when I was coming out. When Agugu called me earlier in the day, I was listening, right? And then I just chanced on the Paris Saint-Germain draw. I think if you look carefully, if you really look carefully, the side with the side that has a team that is known throughout, they can the side that has opponents that can show glimpses of challenging you, not say they winning you, they giving you
Hard one for your money.
exactly. You have look at the Paris Saint-Germain run-up. You have Paris Saint-Germain facing Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Spurs, Sporting, Newcastle, and Athletic Club Bilbao. So if you look at these teams, these are known clubs in Europe. Okay, so if you look at these clubs, I feel personally that Paris Saint-Germain is having the toughest. And not to say they are not going to beat them, but I mean if you look at the opponents of the other big clubs, you realize that we have a few. All of them have at least 2 or 3 unknown clubs that they can easily score and then get their 3 maximum points and get their maximum goals. But look at this Paris Saint-Germain team. We saw them against Spurs just a few weeks back, and then it was not an easy match at all. We saw them against Newcastle last season, and it was not an easy battle as well. Against Bayern Munich is always a battle, and against Barcelona is always a battle. Leverkusen, I mean, Manchester United's former coach is trying to arrange something, so hopefully maybe by the time they start the Champions League, his team will be up and running. So it's going to be quite a task. But looking at the 2 teams that maybe I feel they might get an easier run at is maybe Atalanta and then Sporting CP. Yeah, aside these 2 clubs, I think the 6 clubs left can give them a good run for their money. And they're looking at the top 5, or let's say the team likely to top the table. I've looked at Barcelona's team fixtures. I've looked at Liverpool's fixtures. I feel Barcelona and Liverpool would be 1 and 2.
That was the 1 and 2 of last year.
Yeah.
You think you repeat?
Yeah, I think it's going to repeat.
Why is nobody talking about Arsenal? Because Arsenal got to the semi-final for the first time in a very long time.
And they were in the top 5 last year.
And they were in the top 5.
Now we don't cause problem.
No. I mean, I understand why we are not, because we are concentrating most on the pot 1. Now, if you come to the pot 2, right, where Arsenal is facing Bayern, Inter, Athletic, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Prague, Karat, and the Athletic Club Bilbao. Yeah, they can finish in the top 5 just like last season. But for my 1 and 2, I can't really give you 1 to 5. But 1 and 2, looking at the fixtures we have, Liverpool, Barcelona can repeat what happened last season. Looking at the form they are coming in with the form from last season. I was saying that they are just copying, and they are doing copy and paste from what happened last season. Liverpool and Barcelona, they are in form. And then I know people are talking about Manchester City a lot. They are not seeing what they want to see.
But last season, but we didn't see till January, and this is season 1 episode 2 on.
So last season we saw I'm not minding you. Last season we saw what is it called? City finishing bottom. We had to play playoffs, and then PSG we kicked us out. We didn't even make it. But maybe this season will be better.
You made it to the playoff. You played Real Madrid.
That's what I'm saying.
Real Madrid. Yeah.
We played the playoffs, and then Paris kicked us out.
And then you had to come and play Real Madrid. In the group phase, you had to come and play a playoff against Real Madrid. And that's why you lost horribly. Yeah, but go on.
You have to say it. Don't worry. But this season, looking at the fixtures we have, we do better than what happened last season. I can't really put City in top 5 now. Just give us a matter of 3-4 weeks to come back. But generally, the team that might have the upsets, my pull and upsets is, just as Agogo said, Borussia Dortmund unfortunately are not showing any. They are not really giving me the vibe of being able to overcome Inter, City, Villarreal, Juventus. Villarreal have a wonderful squad. They are playing so good.
They are top of La Liga.
Yeah. Villarreal, maybe Juventus fine, and then Bodo. Spurs will give them a very, very difficult match. Athletic Club Bilbao will not have it easy. Dortmund will not have it easy with Athletic Club Bilbao. And then Copenhagen, maybe Dortmund can give them. But, I mean, for the pot 1, mind you, we are just talking about the pot 1. I just want the listeners to know that we are just focusing more on the pot 1. Maybe we'll go to the other pots. Because if we go to the other pots and we want to check or talk about the clubs that might not do well, look at pot 2. We have Atlanta facing a whole lot of big stars. Even for Athletic Club Bilbao, unless they show me something. I think last week or last week, someone said that Athletic Club Bilbao will win the La Liga.
Who said it?
When you're doing your top 3, Prosper.
Atletico
de Madrid.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I want Nico Williams to
Atletico Madrid. They are the club I was mentioning, so Atletico Madrid. And I'm looking at, if I'm moving from pot 1 to pot 2, if I'm looking at a club that will not even make it will not qualify for the group stage, Atletico Madrid is on top of my list. They are doing nothing. They are not going to show at anything. They are not improving for what happened last season.
You don't think you guys are judging Atletico Madrid too quickly because before the first
because
game,
of their first 2 matches.
No, it's not just
I'm not.
they've made 8 signings.
Yeah, I
have
understand.
a lot of players to shuffle around.
Yes, last 2 weeks when I was giving my top 4 in La Liga, I mentioned that maybe Atleti might finish third and Bilbao fourth. One of them, Atletico or Atleti, one of them might finish third or fourth. One, the players they've brought in, it will take a while for them to. And then look at how Simeone has been using them. Unless they change him.
How has Simeone been using them?
Back to Simeone, but let's just skip. I'm saying they are playing Inter Milan, they are playing Liverpool, they are playing Frankfurt, they are playing Arsenal, Bordeaux, PSV, Galatasaray. There is no way he's beating Galatasaray. I'm saying it here now. He's not beating Inter. He's not beating Liverpool. He's not beating Arsenal. He's not beating Liverpool. He's not beating
are you
Arsenal.
saying he will get 0 points out?
I'm not saying he's going to get out of it's 8 matches, right?
Yeah.
So he's going. The matches that I've mentioned, he's not going to
5
get
of them.
points. He's not going.
But
to
you didn't
get
know Atleti finished in the top 8 last year.
I'm saying he's not going to get any points this season. That's why last year is last year.
Okay.
So do you think City will finish like where we finished last
But you
season?
said Barcelona and Liverpool will finish in the top 2 last year.
Yeah, that's
Finish
why.
where they are last year.
Yes.
But Atleti will finish in the top 8. Cannot finish where they are.
When I said Barcelona and Liverpool finished last, I said that they are just doing a carbon copy of what they were doing last season. They are just continuing their project. They are playing. Yeah. Do you understand? So they are still in that high. They are still in that. They are flying. Barcelona and then Liverpool are flying. So there is no team in England now who is going to stand up and stop them easily.
Are you talking about Liverpool?
Yes. No team in England is going to stop them easily. The word easily.
Man, start to us.
I want Derek to finish his point. That's why I put off everybody else's point.
There is no team in England that is going to face Liverpool and then team in Spain that's going to stop Barcelona. I am seeing. I said that 1 and 2 based on what happened last season and what we are seeing this season. So it's just a premise I made. So the fact that City finished, it's not just a carbon copy of what happened last season. The whole table, no. It was just a limit to the 1 and 2. But that's why I didn't go into 3, 4, 5. I can put City in 5 or even 4. But just that as I started, I said I'm not going to talk about 3, 4, 5 and the rest. I'm just talking about the questions you asked. Who are the big table? The toughest opponent, I said Paris Saint-Germain. The shocker who might exit, a big club who might exit, Athletic Club Bilbao, and then Dortmund.
Okay, just before I move on to Wadud, who's seated here, Wadud has joined us in the studios. Let me just go through that Champions League, and I think I have one more question for you. You give us top 2, but which team do you think will be the surprise of the tournament? Which team will amaze us with brilliant football? Last season, we saw Club Brugge make an amazing run. We didn't expect them to get through the group stages, but they had a wonderful time in the Champions League. What do you think we are to expect this time?
Napoli.
Any surprises?
Napoli.
Yeah. Antonio Conte's Napoli.
Yeah.
Is it because they've acquired Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it for you.
Yes. Napoli. If they get a striker, the better.
Okay. All right.
Whoever the striker is, Zexi, Højlund, any striker who comes into that team is sending Napoli. He's just going to replace Lukaku. So Napoli is going to be a shocker this season in the Champions League.
And let me just ask you about Inter Milan. They made it all the way to the final. This time around, it seems everybody has forgotten them. Nobody has mentioned them. And you saw the way they won their first Serie A game, 5-0. They said it clearly after the game that they wanted to make a statement because everybody thinks they have failed because they missed the Scudetto by 1 point and because they lost in the Champions League final. They are out to prove that it was no fluke that they got to the finals and they missed the league by a point. I think Inter Milan are more hungry than people give them credit for. I think Simeone is no longer in charge over there. However, the motivation is still same. Inter Milan, thoughts on them?
I understand. Inter Milan, that's why I didn't really complete the top 5. Inter Milan will qualify and make a statement just like they made last season. But they are not going to reach semi-final of this Champions League. They are not going to get it. They will not meet Barcelona this season, and Barcelona will allow them to give them that. Nobody will make that mistake again. They had a good season last season, right? They were good last season. I'm not saying that they were good. In their league, Champions League, but I am saying that this season, should they meet Barcelona in quarterfinals, they are packing their things back to San Siro. They are not going to score Barcelona.
Okay, right. Let me go to Wadud. Yeah, Wadud.
Uses.
Yes,
I mean, I've seen. Congratulations to Alexander Seferin for copying Perez's idea. I think Ryan is here to stay. The league phase. Yeah. So as a right now, before you get into the knockouts round, you might have played 3, 4, or 5 big games. Yeah. I think it will prepare you a lot. In the previous season, Man City, say they go qualify easily. Man City. That's where the narrative came that they pay Abu Dhabi money and all that. But I think these fixtures will give us a lot of things to talk about. And I want to look at it at the Ghanaian perspective first before we. So there will be Thomas Partey for Villarreal. He will play against Mohamed Kudus. I think it will be a game to look out for because. And then Tottenham will play against Monaco. Salisu against Mohamed Kudus. I think we will have a. We'll go as time goes on. We will go deep into those games. And then Inaki Williams too. Boba will play against PSG, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atalanta, Sporting, Slavia Prague, Qarabag, and then Newcastle. I don't think they'll finish in the first 24. Boba.
You spoke about Mohamed Salisu. Before you go on, I think there are rumors about him and on a transfer prospect.
Look, I think the performance. I think the number of games afforded him recently have not been the best. I mean, he's been called. I don't even want to go into the black side. Let's see where he moves to. I just think that last season the opening Barcelona fixture where the Barca received the red card. Salisu, I think Salisu featured, right? He had a really decent performance, and then in a sequence of other league games, then the performance did. I think he's lacked a little bit of consistency, but I think that he has a big name or reputation for someone who moved from the Premier League, always gets the call up. So yeah, let's see where he moves to. But I just think that he needs that environment where the back line, because I think he's played in the back three for a while now, where the back line is going to help him and support him because he doesn't have the legs. And anytime he plays in the back two alone, he sometimes is really exposed. And sometimes, you know how our players are. Some of them make you feel as if they are quote unquote world class when they haven't really, because one of the honestly that's the truth. I mean
he has an aura.
No, it's true. No, he has a big reputation. You look at Abdul Samed Salis. You look at that name as well. I mean, I recently guess the Ogini's move, and I mean, it's in the Black Star. What's been the consistency of Salis over the 1 year? But when he comes to the Black Stars and he's playing, especially sometimes without Party, like the seniority day, but play the ball and let's see. You understand? So I mean, these things are there. They linger around, but let's see where he moves to, and let's see how good it goes for him. I'm just hoping that the environment he finds himself in, the back three system or the back five system, it will help him. But if he plays in a back four where he's playing with just 2 center backs, most of the time he gets exposed.
So I mean, if the coach wants him, doesn't see him as part of his plans, then I think he should move on. I think so far I've seen Crystal Palace in and around him. So I think it will also depend on the Maguire deal because maybe before the deadline, the Liverpool might finish the Maguire deal. Then maybe if he moves to Crystal Palace, it's a good deal. And obviously Crystal Palace, they will obviously give him some cool cash to add to it. So that's it, looking at it from the Ghanaian point of view. And then UEFA, I think they are out of ideas because Charlie, the Man City Madrid game, Charlie, is so boring.
6 and 7.
So boring.
6 times in 7 seasons.
Hold on.
I'm tired of
Wadud has the floor. Wadud has the flow.
It's so boring.
Why is it boring?
Because I've seen it over and over again.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think UEFA just decides that this team is
balls cold balls day, Masa.
No, but you can't.
No, I mean,
you can't
I'm
verify those comments.
The game has been one too many from the last 6 seasons, right?
The last 7 seasons we met them 6 times.
But I want you to understand that.
It's predictable.
This is a Champions League. The champions from every country. The top 4 teams, the top 2 teams, the top 3 teams. Some are coming through the qualifying route. When the top teams meet, we are most likely to get similar matches year after year because champions are converging. You understand? Manchester United is not there because they are not a Champions League team at the moment. You understand? There will be a time Arsenal might not be there. So when champions converge, you need to understand that the champion of Spain will probably play the champion of England.
I love your
in the
Very productive.
Arsenal fans will love you, bro.
Yeah, you're getting your own stuff. But I mean, it's accurate.
Listen, this is factual.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is factual.
Oh, yeah.
If Real Madrid continue to be in the top 2 of La Liga and Man City continue to be in the top 2 of the English
They will
Premiership,
surely meet.
we are sure that we will get a Real Madrid. Even if we didn't get it at the group stage, it could have happened in the knockout stages.
And even the final.
90% of the time they meet in the quarters and the semis. In a time where 90% of the time they meet in the quarters and the semis. It's in a time where there's left with 4 teams in the competition, 8 teams in the competition, and the draw is very likely that they'll meet each other.
I think I'll give them, because I think in the early 2010 we used to see Barca, Arsenal.
Yeah, a lot.
Then maybe from 2005 coming Chelsea, Barca.
Yeah.
Even
The
Chelsea,
Man-
Liverpool.
Yeah.
When they were all top
That
form,
2008, 9, yeah.
So it's nothing strange. Or you feel that UEFA has an agenda?
And right now, if it's about selling games, I think right now, this game right now, it's not like the 2022, 2023. It's not like that anymore.
It's not like that.
Yeah, the 2022, 2020, when they were playing, everybody at the top of their game.
But the balls
Right
were
now.
drawn fair and square.
So I think that's another point. And then
All you
you
want to see the
see
draw is
No,
You see
now today
Trent
I want
returning
the
back to
draw.
Anfield.
Zlatan was doing some skirmish. I saw him.
I say Ibrahimovic.
I saw him.
Give us an award.
But see, right now, it be technology, it be computer.
Yeah.
It's unlike the other time where we hear code balls and then hard balls.
Yeah.
Like Platini's time and then Infantino. But I think, and then you see Trent going back to Anfield. Charlie, I'm imagining the kind of reception is going to get when you turn back to
But
Anfield.
personally, I would love to see a Man City Real Madrid game. Xabi Alonso versus Pep Guardiola. I'd love to see.
Yeah, master.
It's completely different from Ancelotti's
Yeah,
Madrid
Yeah,
against Pep.
one way, yeah.
It's going to be complete. It brings a whole different dynamic to
We
it.
go lash and pass.
Man City fan.
Ancelotti.
I mean,
Alonso.
these are some of the
Oh,
things
come on,
Mbappe
come
was.
on.
Derek, are you saying that Man City?
Alonso.
Real Madrid has no chance against Man City.
Real Madrid beat you last year.
I am saying Alonso will ship him
But
easily.
no, I mean this
Please
guy.
talk
On
about.
what basis? No, Derek, let me hold on to you. On what basis are you saying that Real Madrid
I'm coming from.
are
the
no
coach's
match
pe-
for
I
Man
am
City?
coming from. That's why I mentioned Ancelotti. Sorry, I mentioned Xabi Alonso. I am coming from coach's perspective. Pep would beat Xabi Alonso all day, all night.
Why?
He's better than him all around. He would beat
What do you
him.
mean he's better?
He would score him. He would lash him.
Okay,
would
let me
train him.
let me just ask you that when PSG were struggling in the group phase last season, did you think they'll win the trophy?
So they honestly, when they were struggling within,
Do you know that Arsenal beat PSG in the group stages?
Yes.
Yeah,
If I had asked you then, you would have said that
I think
PSG.
Atleti beat
no,
PSG.
the question
Yes.
what you
Let's
asked,
do
what
it.
you are
Yes,
asking.
different.
So I want to get your basis for asking this. If PSG wins
Because
the
I don't
final.
know on what basis you are judging that
Tactically, he's going to be
Alonso has not handled this Real
That's what I'm
Madrid
saying.
team
Yes.
for more than 10 matches.
That I'm saying that tactically Pep is that's why I didn't mention the class. Tactically.
He's using the experience.
Tactically, Pep will beat him. That's the
Man
truth.
City are on form,
That's the truth.
but Charlie,
That is the truth.
Do you know that Pep Guardiola lost to Wigan in the FA Cup
That
final?
is that's fine. But I'm saying that
So before that match, would you have said that Wigan stood a
no,
chance?
but
This is football.
Yes, I understand. I understand this is football. Even Grimsby score Manchester United. I understand
Yes.
this is football. But I am saying that I'm sitting and I'm saying that tactically. That's why I didn't mention. You see, when I was saying, I didn't mention.
But tactics don't win games every time.
That's fine. I understand. That's why when I was talking,
his point.
I didn't mention Manchester City will beat Madrid. I don't know if you get me. I mentioned that Pep would beat Xabi Alonso. And I'm saying it here. Pep would beat Xabi Alonso easily. I'm adding the word easily. We'll come back to it.
It's on tape. So
Yes.
we'll always-
I always like it. Just crop. That's it. We'll come back to it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So
Let me come back to what.
I mean,
Even your best Man City team, you can't score Madrid.
How?
With
My
the
best
likes
team, I
of
scored him to go and win the.
with the likes of with the likes of
My best team, I scored him to go and win the UCL. What are you saying?
wait the best
This guy.
Nami, sorry.
How many times have
I
you?
want to
Season
say
Madrid won Champions League, the penalty,
currently,
Salah
you are even
Pep,
better
wow.
than the Czechie guy he was hyping last 2 weeks ago. Czechie.
He hyped him for 1 week. This week, he's pretending that when Czechie doesn't play football.
Forget.
Oh, I'll come to him. I mean, it's lower down the
The season
conversation.
Madrid won the Champions League. 1-1 at Etihad. I shall give Pep that Madrid team.
A shock.
Man
A shock.
for home.
A shock.
This Madrid team. Come on.
They wasted some good chances. Yeah.
Charlie, that was easy back-to-back for Manchester City that season. And Pep messed it up. But I mean, let's continue. So I mean, Trent will come back to Anfield. It wouldn't be good for him. I think they'll maybe he wouldn't even start. That's the thing. But
Topic for another day.
Yeah.
Wrong move from Ano to
No, but I think it's
Madrid.
too early. See,
Yes.
the Spanish
We'll go into
You
it.
say now you people they talk say wrong move. When I said that one Carvajal comes back, the whole world, no right back is fit to lace his boots. You are coming for me.
If I go sit somewhere, make Trent play. Someone is 24 years.
You did What Carvajal offers Real Madrid in
Yeah, I know
possession.
this.
Bro, right now they don't have anybody from that setup, that successful era setup will go help them. The biggest
They need
experience here right now over this
Nami,
Carvajal.
I think
One season,
Ancelotti
ACL
signed
without him,
Arnold.
they lost everything.
Not Alonso. Yeah. Ancelotti signed Arnold.
I mean,
Alonso.
we get to that topic. And then
No, but I
Kevin De Bruyne will go back to Manchester City. I think he will get-
that's the game I wanted.
But
to
Agogo, why are you saying that?
Because if you watch Arnold type of right back, Alonso always want to play, let's say the right winger, someone who can invade, someone who can run with Arnold
Pace.
Yeah, with pace.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Arnold doesn't have
So
pace.
when Carvajal is fully
Arnold,
fit,
pace.
you
Charlie's old.
always bench. No, forget
the
about
old.
the old.
Cannot go,
Defensively,
cannot do.
he's better than Arnold. Defensively,
Absolutely. Offensively,
When
he's better
yes.
But we all know how fullbacks are very important to Xabi Alonso's system. And with the player, how many right backs going forward are better than Trent at the moment?
Carvajal.
How many?
I'm not sure.
I didn't say there's none. How many?
It's controversial.
we are
Carvajal-
talking
In
about
the Xabi Alonso system,
Yeah.
Frimpong.
Fullbacks.
Yeah.
He would have brought Jeremy Frimpong
That's
to.
why Frimpong can play under Alonso system. Why can't Trent play under Alonso system?
No, it's different. It's quite,
I think for
it's
the
quite
first time in
different.
Trent's life as well, he's also entered an environment he's never been at.
Yeah.
I
Probably
think
also the biggest
that's
club
why
ever.
he will
So
not
yeah, so
favour
it's and also because maybe the manager has also
The
tried
English boys,
Carvajal.
Charlie. I've
They've
seen
tried
him with
Carvajal.
Rashford.
Yeah.
You don't get confidence.
The manager played
They-
with the
he
manager
can't
played
paint
with
it.
Carvajal. Knows
He has
Carvajal
no
very
confidence.
well. He tried Carvajal in one game and he's
Talent
won
is
that
not
game. So I
enough.
think that
Yeah.
but I still think
Yeah,
that
sometimes talent is not enough. Yeah.
I still think that there was what's his name Trent to still stay and play because of the Perez factor.
You did.
When Florentino
Yeah,
Perez
yeah,
goes to bring a big name into the club,
Yeah.
you don't just sideline him.
Carvajal, this might be his last season.
Yeah.
Charlie, make you come on for that. So you see Kevin De Bruyne go back to. Go
Oh,
back.
Charlie.
to-
Hey,
to
best
Etihad.
player ever.
I think he will get a good welcome, and then Mbappe too will go back to Monaco. So I think
Okay, so let me go round the
So I think
table.
we'll get some good fixtures. And I've compiled some seven big games
Yeah.
to look out for.
Arsenal,
So PSG, Bayern, Barca, PSG, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern, Chelsea, Arsenal, Bayern, Chelsea, Barca. And me, I'm here for just two things: Barca, PSG at home. You have scores to settle. The midfield battle, Lamine Mendes on unfinished business, and then Araujo, maybe he will redeem himself, and then the Chelsea Barca. If Chelsea beat Barca, I go walk barefooted from Achimota to Accra.
Can you say that again, please?
If Chelsea beats Barcelona,
Everybody's mic is off.
yeah. If Chelsea,
So please, can you start this? I want the production team.
yeah. If Chelsea beats Barcelona, I'll walk barefooted from Achimota to Accra.
If Chelsea beat
If
Barcelona,
Chelsea beat Barcelona,
are you aware
If Chelsea
that
team-
are you aware that game is at the Stamford Bridge?
yes.
You are going to beat Chelsea at the
I mean,
Stamford.
anytime I do this, Barca don't they disappoint me. So me, and if Chelsea beat Barcelona, I know Chelsea team with Tosin and Talobas for 2 cents. Charlie, come on. If Chelsea beat Barcelona, if Chelsea beat Lewandowski will be there. If Charlie Rafinha the blaze from the left, I mean the blaze from the right, who's going to stop them? You let Chelsea score 3, you score 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right,
Chelsea
all right.
but Chelsea Barca.
All right, that's fine. But you see, I'm here to tell you that the Champions League is very, very dynamic.
Oh yeah, you have no.
At the time
no
of
one
that
is
game, I don't have the exact date for the game here.
It should be
The first game. No,
The dates are not out.
Saturday.
The
But
fixtures
Barca
will be
and
out.
PSG first 2 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that there may be injuries.
True.
There may be
But it's not an
cumulative
excuse.
fatigue.
Injuries are never an excuse.
There may
They
be
beat you,
there may be key games before and after that fixture. A lot of things go into winning a Champions League match, and even your league fixtures, to an extent, have a telling effect on how you perform in the Champions League, which is obviously at a higher level. But I think it's too early to predict who will win what, especially when you haven't seen a pattern of form from any of these two teams. But as a Barcelona fan, I can understand where you are coming from.
The Chelsea, they watch Barca, Chelsea fan. You know they sit down on the timeline and I bring that highline to them. Bring the highline. We are bringing. Charlie, UEFA has granted their wish. We are bringing the highline to Stamford Bridge.
I will
So
activate the
we are
phone
bringing it to
lines
you.
at
Beat us
8:30.
and let's see.
At
And then
8:30.
finally, Charlie, the PSG Barca game will come on before the Ballon d'Or. That's the Ballon d'Or decider.
The PSG Barca
Yes.
game.
The PSG Barcelona. It will come on before September 26th.
Hold on.
Straight up.
The Ballon d'Or is over a period of 12 months. Why are you determining
We
that?
all know about Ballon d'Or.
Hold on.
Be scary.
Wadud, I'm
Yes.
saying that the parameters will not change. Why are you?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it will change, but I mean,
Why are you
it
declaring
counts.
that the
It can be
PSG Barca game for this season?
it's before. It will be 1 week before the Ballon d'Or.
But hold on. We are not doing Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or
I just
competition
want
never goes
want you to understand that the period of consideration for the Ballon d'Or, that
past.
window is closed.
Yeah, Charlie. But we all know the people. We all know the these things.
So as a
it has-
Barcelona
it has
fan,
a
you are
lot of-
wishing
Yeah.
that game will be a decider.
No, it's going to be the decider.
Says who? Where's the rule? Where is it stated anywhere?
We did here.
Has UEFA said that?
We did here. Oh, in 2013-14, we've seen examples.
Okay.
I mean, in 2013, we saw the Ballon d'Or voting had ended. It was open for Cristiano Ronaldo to win.
You see how I've allowed you to go and interrupt everybody else's
Yeah, that's what I'm
Microsoft.
flowing. So when I'm done, everyone can do
They
what
are
want.
shouting,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm allowing you.
The Barca PSG, it will decide the Ballon d'Or. I'm telling you.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you. Just with next month, you know, just 1 month to go, we'll be here.
Okay, all right. Let me activate the other microphones now.
No. I think
Agogo wants to say something.
Now, stress free, Charlie. The Ballon d'Or, them vote finish.
Long
We
time.
know the winner.
Dembele.
Yeah, nothing can change. You
Yeah.
can score Paris Saint-Germain 5-10-0. We know who is going to win the Ballon d'Or. Dembele. I'm done.
That's it. Prosper,
Ballon d'Or conversation.
whatever you wanted to say so badly.
I want to talk that thing. You know, give me you small grimsy agenda. Small. You off my mic. You off my mic. Typical explanation. Ghana, if you get power, I go kill you. Small grimsy agenda. I can't
More
do.
than
Off my mic.
Mobutu Sese Seko.
Off my mic. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I think that Wadu has a little point there, but yeah, the recency bias plays a part, and yeah, I think that it's already going to be decided. But I think last year everybody, the week before the Ballon d'Or, thought that Vinicius had won it, right? And then that whole week where he had a hat trick against Dortmund, played Barca in the Classico over the weekend, lost 4-0, and then on Monday the news turns that Rodri is going to win it, right? So maybe that's the angle Wadu is coming from. But yeah, I think that Barca PSG game will also shape up to be nice. I think the Barca Chelsea game will also shape up nicely. If you take a really, really good look at this Chelsea team, the work they do off the ball, I wouldn't underrate them. I know that I saw Barcelona against Levante over the weekend. How poor they defended. And I think that those spaces, and Chelsea have the men to do that. Enzo Fernandez can pick the right pass. What's his name? Cole Palmer can pick the right pass. Neto, João Pedro, they can stay on side. I mean, you catch them on offside for a lot of times, but they will get the opportunities and score. The question will be how that Chelsea defense will also deal with Barca's attack. So that's where the balance is.